I am who I am for a plethora of reasons. I'm best described by those who are closest to me. I'm quite enthusiastic about educating you on my magnitude of a personality. In order to properly display myself as a person, I've assembled my own list, and my friends have also compiled one. My friends understand me on a more dimensional basis than I could ever understand myself. This essay will be fully accurate as it's from several perspectives rather than just my own. I'm Jamie. I don't care who you are, how old you are, or how much authority you hold. I'm going to tell it like it is. In that one phrase, I can sum myself up almost completely. I'm extremely outspoken. I've been shown repeatedly throughout my life that the best way to change something is to speak of it candidly. I find it terribly hard to expose the way I'm feeling in the smallest of areas to one single person. However, I'll scream my opinions to the world from the top of the tallest building. Oftentimes I give off the impression that I don't care about my friends and family because when I should be heard, I just get angry. I constantly second-guess myself, even when I'm positive I'm correct. There's always this insecurity in the back of my mind telling me I'm wrong, and one of my greatest fears is being humiliated for saying the wrong thing. Oftentimes I find myself wondering why I'm worth anything to anyone due to the fact that I pick apart my flaws until they're all I can see. After thinking for a while, I always realize that I have qualities, even if it's hard to see through my flaws. I have a pretty good head on my shoulders, but I pass my straight-edge beliefs on to my friends, and it generally gets me into trouble. Nobody likes to be told that what they're doing is wrong, especially a teenager who wants to have fun no matter what the cost. I'm the type of girl that will tell them they're wrong anyway. I have faith in perfection, and I believe in imperfection. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. Each time you learn from a mistake you've made, you're one step closer to perfection. Most people don't reach perfection in a lifetime. God knows I won't, but I know it's possible. I'm absolutely positive. I often act conceited to hide my weaknesses. This is because I'm surrounded by a hard shell that is almost impossible to crack. The worst feeling is vulnerability. I'm very straightforward about things, and I hurt people's feelings often. I'm trying to work on that, but I'll always stand up for who and what I believe in. I can be a hypocrite at times, but I know that everybody is a hypocrite to some extent. We hate in others what we hate in ourselves. I also know that part of what makes us human is the fact that we contradict ourselves so often. I have a pretty good grasp of who I am, but I know there's always more to learn. I surprise myself every day. Through anything I'll persevere, even if it takes every ounce of my humanity away from me. One of the more important aspects of truly knowing your personality is knowing what other people think of you. I've asked 6 friends what they first think of when they think of my personality traits. 3 of the people I asked are extremely close to me, and the other 3 aren't so much. By doing this, I can get a feel for first impressions and lasting impressions. Some of the traits I've received from both close and distant friends are that I'm straightforward, I don't care what people think, I stand up for what is right, I'm enthusiastic, and I listen and I understand. I think I'm straightforward because, for my entire life, I've been taught to speak my mind. I stand up for what is right because I don't do much wrong, and I wish everybody else was the same way. I'm almost always happy on the surface, so I'm generally enthusiastic about everything. I listen to my peers' problems, and I understand them because I can relate. I enjoy giving a good piece of advice. I've also received not-so-personal traits from distant friends, such as everybody thinks you're funny and cool, and that I have a good sense of style. Some of my more personal traits from my closer friends are I make them feel whole. They can feel comfortable in their own skin because they feel like they can do anything free of judgment. I have an aura about me that makes people comfortable to be themselves no matter who else is there. I believe this is because I'm so comfortable with myself. I'm always myself, and it brings out the best in my friends. I'm lovable, kind, brave, and loyal. I'm a best friend, and there's nothing better than that. Everybody has positive and negative personality traits. Life is about magnifying your good traits and trying to change the bad ones. I believe that, thus far, I've done a pretty good job of those 2 things. When I think about it, I know that I'm nothing short of amazing. Every day is a step closer to perfection.